This is Holly at Holly's Hobbies. You guys have been requesting a video on how to do that purple tree, the wisteria tree. I'll try my best. I've got gray, black, purple, white, and white pearl. I did a wash of white pearl on the little plaque wood that I bought at Walmart. I have water, and then I have my little sponges that I told you I used. Anything with texture will work. I put some painter's tape around it so that I don't have to worry about going over the edges. We start with, I have paint brushes and Q-tips, whatever I want to use, rag. I'm going to start by just doing the trunk of the tree. I'll do some black, maybe a little gray together. And I'm just going to take and just do a guess at where I want it. We'll just go right in here. We'll color that in, because most of this is going to be covered with the purple coming down, but you still want it to show in the background. The pearl that's behind it might lift a little bit. I don't care about that. We'll put a branch off. Maybe one up in here. You're not gonna, like I said, you're not gonna see much of it. This will all be covered up. And that's all we got to do right now to the tree. Now what I'm going to do, well, smudge that a little bit. We'll go back in and bring her on down. Now I'm going to take just whatever paintbrush, and I'm going to do some black mixed with some purple to get a good dark color. And all I'm going to do is go across the top with that. Just go all over. You got to start somewhere, and this will be the background. It'll be covered up with some lighters. More black and purple. All the way across and down a few pies. Down a little bit. More black and purple. We get the background done here. You don't really even have to wait for it to dry. We'll just go to the next step. This is just a brush I'm using that I'm smashing around. Not a very good brush. Okay, now let's go to straight purple. Probably won't be able to see much difference in the camera, but you'll be able to see some difference when you have it in front of you. Just go everywhere. Next, I'm going to mix a little bit of purple with a little bit of white to bring up a little bit lighter color. This is full strength mostly. There's a little bit of water with it. If it gets, I put a little water with it. Oh, just grab some gray there, that's okay. Now, I guess what I'll do is try my sponge. These little, it's a dry sponge. And you just kind of look at it and say, okay, well, I'm gonna try that. Well, let's mix some lighter purples. You start with your darks and you go back and you go to your lighters as you go. Then what I'm going to do is just dip my sponge in that. And then you can start dabbing that just lightly down wherever you want it. Like a wisteria tree goes down. Just all over, blend in some of it. Now we need to put some on the bottom because it's the same. We need to do some dark first, down around the base. And then we'll put lighter on top to graduate it. Now we'll graduate to the lighter. Now we're going to go with a little bit lighter. Now we're going to take the sponge again and go lighter again. We'll dab it again and start again. We'll take some on the bottom here. And now we're going to dab some just straight white. And this has got a pretty white background, so it's we won't put a whole lot of white on this one because the white on the background. Put some more across here. This is just using a sponge with some texture to it. So that you can get some dimension. Now we're going to go back to some darker just to add some more down in here with the sponge. You can play with it however you want. Cover up those, some of that white, might be too white, bring it down. My cat, my kitten, is in the middle of me now. Just go however you want to make it yours. Use different textures. And I used on the other one that I did, I had a little bit of sparkling. I did a little sparkling on it, and I also put in a little bit of the Zeus in the tree. You can do that if you would like. There's a few things that I would do to finish it up. Maybe work a little more on the trunk, but that you get the idea. And now what I would do is take this and spray it with a lacquer to seal this spit. And of course sign it. You could add some more, like I said, you could go with some sparkling in here, some metallics. But that is kind of the how I did the tree. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate all of you. Hopefully this helped you. Thank you.